Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. It has been quite some time. It really has. But you know what? I gotta come back strong with one of my OGs, Labrynth. It is Age of Overlord format, and we have a new card from Age of Overlord for Labrynth. Arias, the Labrynth Butler. This card is absolutely nuts, but I just don't think people are gonna be respecting Labrynth enough until like it starts seeing some play. And Arias by itself just generates a lot of like janky stuff. And honestly, I might try to go over a video of what Arias can do for like more jankier builds of Labrynth in the future. But without further ado, we have ourselves an updated Labrynth deck profile to give to you guys. And 3, 2, 1, boom. We are here in YGO Omega. Yeah, I know YGO Omega on a MacBook is actually insane, but honestly, they fixed their shit up real quick so that I can actually do updates on this damn thing now. So, you know what? Now we might have some more YGO Omega content. But this is gonna be the deck profile right over here. Obviously, there are some things in here that actually changed from the last time I picked up Labrynth, and thanks to the boy himself, Matt he helped me out with this deck list, and then I forgot to save it, so I built it to the best of my ability. I'm hoping that this is like basically accurate to what he was building before, but you know what, I think it looks pretty good, so let's get into it. Standard Labrynth stuff. We're playing one Lovely. Lovely is really good. Playing 3 Lady, 2 Ariana. People do play like the reverse. They play 3 Ariana, like and 2 Lady. Honestly, to me, it's just personal preference, because honestly, the furniture cards by itself already get you whatever Ariana can search, I can say, you know. But you know what? It is personal preference. Lady, really good, really great card right over here. While you control a set card, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed as well. When you activate a Labrynth, or if a normal trap card, either you or your opponent, is activated this turn, you're able to special summon this card from your hand. And if a normal trap card is activated, you're able to change its effect to set a different trap card from your deck that is not the one you activated. So let's say Big Welcome Labrynth chain, you can set anything you want except for big welcome. Basic shit right there, you know, all that good stuff. Lovely, really good card over here. Basically makes it that your normal trap cards are on spell speed 4, where your opponent just can't respond with any monster effects, so that's really good. So no Ash Blossoms when it comes to any of your welcome cards, or any Omni Gates. When it comes to anything else over here, you're all set. You're pretty good. And you can and once per turn, you can target a normal trap in your graveyard, set it to your field, but if you do not have any fiends, you cannot activate it, so be aware of that. Ariana, really good card over here. This card, normal special summon, you can add 1 Labrynth card from your deck to your hand, so any of your welcomes, your field spell, Lady, furniture, including the new Arias as well, basically being able to search any of those cards right over there. And if a card were to be and if a monster were to be removed by a normal trap card, you're able to draw a card and either special summon a fiend from your hand or set a spell trap card. So really good right there. And I also forgot to mention, if a monster were to leave the field because of a normal trap card, you are able to destroy a card on the board or a random card in your opponent's hand. Furniture cards, really good cards over here. Basically, quick effect, this card, send this card from either your hand or field to the graveyard, and discard 1 card to basically set any Labrynth card. So either the field spell, Big Welcome, or Welcome. Stovey Torby does the same thing, but they have different effects when a card leaves the field because of a normal trap. This card adds itself back to hand, and this card special summon itself to the field. Basically, this card is just better because it special summons itself to the field, obviously for specific reasons that you see here, but hey. Now, Arias. As you also see, there's no Ku Clock, but I think this card just does it way better. Arias, when during the main phase, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon 1 Labrynth monster, or or set one normal trap card from your hand. The set normal trap card can be activated this turn. Bruh. Yeah, this is actually insane, especially the fact that this is a quick effect as well, because it can just say, hey, I like turn 0 stuff, so let's go. Like, this card is literally insane. And when your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your card, let me see, hold on, let me move this over here, read the whole thing. When your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your card or effect activation of a normal trap card or a labyrinth card, except for Arias, quick effect, you can activate this effect in graveyard. Jesus Christ, like they put too much words in here. Just special summon it. Yeah, this card's a level 6. It is absolutely annoying when you want to chain your lady to your normal trap cards, but your opponent has priority to respond first. So honestly, you will not be punished all the way, and it's not really being punished like saying, hey, I can actually do something else now that is not my lady being activated. Playing one field spell, really good card right here. Basically, if you activate welcome labyrinth normal trap card, it applies the additional effect to destroy one card on the board. And if you activate any other normal trap that is not a welcome labyrinth, you are able to special summon a fiend from your graveyard or your hand. So really good cards right here. Let's go over welcome first. Welcome just summons a labyrinth monster from your deck. You're also under a fiend lock, but honestly, you don't care. You're already in like playing all the fiends anyways. But this only applies to extra deck and deck. So cards like Lord of the Heavenly Prison and Bystials, if you want to play it, just do not apply to this. So you are literally free to just do whatever the hell you want. And if a card were to leave the field because of a normal trap effect, you're able to set this card back from the graveyard, but obviously not during the same turn, guys. So don't try to cheat your opponent out, right? Big welcome labyrinth, really great card right here, and I'm really glad that they're making this into an OT in the next OTS set. Basically, if when this card is activated, special summon one labyrinth monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, then return one card you control to the hand. Easy enough, right? Sometimes more than half of the time, like you would summon a lady and then bounce the lady back to special summon it right away. But if you have anything on the board, especially like something like Lord of the Heavenly Prison, you're able to just bounce that back and just be able to use it again next turn. Is actually insane. So we love that. And if this card is in the graveyard, except for the turn that this card is activated or sent there, I think it's okay, you can only use one effect, that's why. Okay, you could banish this card from your graveyard, and if you control a fiend monster, you could bounce anything you control to the hand. But if you control a level 8 or higher fiend monster, you can bounce anything on the board back to the hand. So your opponent's cards, your cards, things like that. So really good right there. One Lord of the Heavenly Prison, you don't need more than, like, obviously you see there's one on the side, one in the main. Furniture cards already get you to like your engine pieces already for what you want to set, but like the Lord is like a really good card just to have, you know. Yeah, it does what it needs to do for sure. And like certain matchups, like this card just so good, especially like Unchained. Unchained, if you have this card, you're winning for sure. Playing triple copies of Extravagance. Look how many trap cards you're playing. You like to draw 2, right? So, and your extra deck, you don't really care about it because look at all the 2-ofs that you're playing over here. Yeah, you just like to draw 2. Hand traps, you're only playing 6. We're playing triple Ash Blossom and triple Infinite Impermanence. Most generic against like almost any deck, I would say. Triple Evenly, you like cards to help you go second as well. So Evenly just helps you clear the board or bait out negates. Skill Drain, really great card over here. Just like to play Big Mommy Beatdown real quick. So here you go. Skill Drain does exactly that for you. 2 Dogmatic of Punishment. Literally our entire extra deck. Most of our extra deck is a toolbox. So really good card over here. Ice Dragon's Prison is actually really good this format because like a lot of these cards are like the same typing. So you'll be able to get the double banish off of the Ice Dragon's Prison. Or you could just like summon a card just to either like shield you up or how you say this, or just have the extra body to attack. So really good card over here. Playing one Daruma Cannon in the main because this card is absolutely nuts, and we're playing one D barrier. Extra deck, we're playing 2 Chaos Angel. Just this card is just absolutely nuts. Like, especially the fact this card's a level 6 and your Ariana is a level 4 to make Chaos Angel for whatever reason. But you know what? We take those, of course. Obviously, a lot of people know how to make the Chaos Angel because of the Stovey Torby and either one of your level 8s. But now with the Arias and the Ariana is another combo of making your Chaos Angel. So this card is just absolutely nuts. It's really good. 2 Entis, you like to pop cards on the board. 2 Garura, allowing you to give you that extra draw. 1 Chimera. A lot of people know this card from Branded Chimera, obviously, but a lot of people just don't know how to read cards, or they just forget that this card is in their graveyard to basically reborn a Fiend Monster. So during your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard in order to bring back a Beast, Illusion, or Fiend Monster. Your entire deck is Fiend Monsters. But not just being able to bring back like your level 8s, but bringing cards back like Chaos Angel is absolutely insane as well. So this card is really good in here. We're bringing in 2 copies of Bucephalus, basically making any of your Garuas or your Chimera 3500 beaters for Dogmatic of Punishment. 2 Muckrackers because this card is really good. 1 Underworld Goddess. You do have a lot of board presence on your field sometimes, and you just want to get rid of that 1 card. So Underworld Goddess will do it for you. 1 Baguska. Sometimes you just have to do it. You know, you just have to do it. And we're playing 2 of the new Typhon Sky Crisis. What? Who in their right mind made this card? Because literally, let's say your only monster on the board is literally a Stovey Torby. Just say, hey, I'm gonna build the overlay network with having a big ass freaking rank 12 monster and go over my level 2. You know what? Yeah, it works. Let's read this out real quick. Okay, during the turn or turn after your opponent special summons 2 or more monsters from the extra deck. Literally any deck just does that. Jesus Christ. You can also exit this card by using 1 monster you control with the highest attack, your choice if tied. Transfer its materials to this card, but say, hey, if you don't have an exit material, you just put it on top. That's all you gotta do. If you do, you cannot normal or special summon monsters for the rest of the turn. Rest of the turn? Yeah, sure, of course. As if that hurts me so much. While this XZ summons card is on the field, neither player can activate the effects of monsters with 3000 or more attack. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card. Return 1 monster from the field to the hand. That is absolutely insane. Being able to just say, hey, I don't want to target your cards and just return it to your hand. Like, really, really good. And honestly, yeah, you do have the only card that's really affected by this is obviously Lady and Chaos Angel. But other than that, you're free to play, honestly. And even if you have ladies on board, it's the same thing while you have skill drain up as well, right? You just can't activate it. I mean, you can under skill drain, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this card is just absolutely nuts. Like, I don't know why they printed this, but you know what? We're just gonna keep it like that. For the side deck, we're playing 1 more copy of Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Obviously, especially that you don't want your back row destroyed, or against like the Unchained matchup. Like I said, this card is absolutely insane, like really good. And being able to special summon itself, and to set an extra card from your deck, basically either an extra field spell, literally any spell or trap card you really want. Just say, hey, let's go wild real quick. Set anything I want and have a 3k beater on the board. Yeah, let's do that. To draw, we have decks like Manadium and just other decks that just search a lot, so we're just gonna play draw because why not? 3 Gamma Seal. You can play Gamma Seal, you can play Lava Golem, but you know what? Noir Pass is a thing, so you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna play Gamma Seal for sure. 2 Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm's really good. Basically clear back row or monsters. 1 more Daruma Cannon because especially against like the like purely, or like just big towers monsters with like against Marincess and things like that, like you just want to have the extra copy of the Duroma Cannon. One Eradicator, because this card is just still insane and not banned, because hey, other decks pose more of a threat than this one, so we're just gonna keep it like that so we can keep our Eradicator. Okay. 2 more copies of D-Barrier, because D-Barrier is just a really good card, and triple copies of Solemn Judgment because you are playing a trap deck. Yeah, I actually love this deck, and now that we have Omega, I actually want to maybe like extend my content to like playing like duels and just commentating them and things like that, because when I tell you one thing, I suck at commentary, bro. I really do. I have like mad locals videos that I just haven't uploaded because I don't know how to do any of that, slash I just don't want to do any of that because I'm busy. Yeah, I just am. But without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Nice to be back. You know, have a little bit of time just to make a quick video, upload it, and you know what? All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.